I lift up the grate, I throw the cheeseburger down, I jump in, I get to the bottom, I grab the cheeseburger even though it fell in a horrible puddle, and I just start eating it again.
Yep, it's about halfway done now. You are now in this sewer. It is dank and gross and just dark. And I want you.
Sorry.
For you, what are you doing down here?
I'm looking around. First, I just got down here.
I want you to read a bad situation.
Read a bad situation. Okay. 5.
Jesus Christ.
I cannot roll good today at all.
Give me one hot minute. I need to Google something real quick. What is everyone? You have now joined everyone else. Gene, what are you doing?
Where is Ishmael right now? My compatriot. I believe I have lost.
He dropped his burger down there.
And you did not stop him from dropping the burger. Those are important scientific instruments you are dealing with, you fucking hill.
What's the scientific part about a roach burger?
Oh, what a hillbilly thing to say about I just cannot believe you right now. Where is...
I want you, once again, mark an experience, Dave, because you went off alone.
I did. Oh, yeah, I get one for marking it for going off alone, too, right? So yeah. I'm now full. What does that mean?
It means you get a level up, so choose from any advancement you want. I cannot believe you've leveled up the first session. Erase everything and choose a level up.
Okay, I'm going to get +1 sharp. Nope, actually, I should probably get one of the ones that I'm negative in. So I'm going to get +1 cool.
What you find with your roll is you drop the burger. You know what would make that burger taste better? There's a bunch of worms just heading down one part of the tunnel.
I'm gonna chase them.
You chase the worms, adding them to your delicious burger, which is now getting better and better with each worm layer you add.
Hell yeah.
As you finally add the you take a big chop of this now worm roach burger. You down it down, but it goes down a little spicier than you think, and you throw up against a burn, you take 1 damage.
Oh, what the hell? What is this? You sound like the worms back in New Orleans. It's got that Cajun heat. What is this?
The rest of you guys are free to do what you want. 3 of you.
He's down where?
There. I just pointed at it.
Well, get down there after him, Wilfred.
No.
Can I investigate? See if that's where the scorch marks went?
You don't need to roll. That's where they went. The
I do know, so I.
He knows the large ones. The small ones seem to have led there as well.
Mm-hmm. I checked my pamphlet.
It looks like whatever did this is there.
You check your pamphlet. There is a now large circle with a dot in the center.
I think this is where we need to go. I think we're gonna go down the sewer now.
Oh yeah. Did your pamphlet tell you that? You engraved?
Yes.
Yeah. we're going in the grate. Let's go.
That was a little more poignant than I thought it would.
You now all 3 of you head down the grate, and you see Ishmael. He is now maybe 30 feet down north of where the sewer grate is. He's clutching his throat and gills.
Knuckles! They're knuckles!
Gill-ish things. Clutching his throat, leave it at that.
Yeah.
Can I use my I've seen this before thing? Because I've known him for a little bit.
Yeah. When have you seen this before? Tell me the tale.
The last time I made him eat a Cajun chicken burger. This is a very soft. I've seen this before.
I've definitely choked on ghost pepper before.
The danger. I'll answer for you, Ty. The danger is we shouldn't eat Cajun sauce on anything.
Yeah. The fact you learn about this is that this is you've seen him. You were once at a small burger store on the way, the very north of Chicago, maybe Skokie, called the Devil's Hut. And there was a challenge for money, which you wanted him to take for gas money, because he's been traveling with you, and it's now maybe 2 hours north. And it was made of ghost pepper. It was a ghost pepper a patty on top of just cow meat. And you made him take it, and he clutched it a little bit, but he downed it. And you made the gas money, and that's why you continued in Minnesota through Wisconsin. This is far worse.
Oh, Ish. Come on. We did this last time. Just chug some of the water down here.
I'm just gonna kind of dunk my head in the sewer water and just kind of, you see it like bubble out of my neck and stuff.
It's disgusting, but do it.
Yeah, get that out of there.
Do we know why their worms are spicy?
I know what the mystery is. I turn around. I'm covered in like just sewer shit. It's like, these worms, they were eating ghost peppers down here, and the restaurant was serving them on their burgers. And that's what caused those people in the front to burn alive.
I agree, Ishmael. We've wrapped this up. Let's go tell the officers upstairs.
Let's go tell the officers we're done here.
It could be that, but it could be that these worms, I mean, that meat was a little bit rotten. Anyway, maybe it wasn't exactly the sewer. Maybe it was something in the meat.
That is true. Also, I've had ghost pepper before, now that you mention it. And it doesn't burn quite like this does.
Ishmael, Ishmael. Whose side are you
on? Ishmael?
Ishmael, we're all friends, right?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, that's the first time anyone's ever asked me, are we friends? Because it's usually the answer is no. Is the answer no?
Yes. Say no. Say no, please.
I'd like to investigate.
I want you to read a bad situation instead.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, no. 7.
That's you get to ask me.
+1 is 8.
That's still the same. You asked me 1. What's the best way in? What's the best way out? What dangers haven't we noticed? Biggest threat? You already got it? I mean, I'm not done yet.
One for sure. What dangers haven't we noticed?
It's the third, yeah. What you haven't noticed is through one of the sides of this sewer, a small creature busts out as you guys begin to talk. It looks like a small, almost fat, stout creature, almost like a dragon from Bubble Bobble, with red and yellow orange scales. And as it opens its sharp, wide mouth, flames produce. And it begins to waddle towards you.
Is this under pressure now?
Not for you. Well, I'm gonna have you ask. You're gonna ask first. Sure. I want you to ask for first, Wilfred. Roll under pressure.
Alright, because I wanted to do I've read about this sort of thing.
I've played Bubble Bobble.
Now that I've seen it.
I also have Occam's broadsword.
We'll have everyone do their thing and things.
Oh.
How deep is the water that we're in?
You're not. Yeah, it's like 3 feet. It's not super deep. What'd you get, Jason?
I got a 5.
That's not even gonna help with anyone else. You failed. You get an XP. What happens is this thing, as you're trying to study it with your, I've read about this sort of thing before. It looks at you and it goes, bah! And a flame bursts out, and you take 2 harm as it begins to burn your leather coat and through to your flesh. And it begins to waddle towards you, still on the edge of this. It's not in the water; it's on the edge of this. Like there's a tube, there's water in the center, and 2 small walkways, which I assume you guys are on.
Can I try and like freak out, see that it did that to him, and kick it, and then just run?
You can try to kick it if you want. That's gonna be an attack.
Alrighty. So I have a bunch of things.
So I guess I told everybody about the danger that we haven't noticed yet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter much, but at this point.
8. Finally.
Okay, it's a mixed success. Okay. So what it does is what are you doing to it? You're
I just
kicking
kind of like see it do that. I go, whoa, and I just kick it and like punt it, and then I just try to run away.
It sinks its burning teeth into you. You take one more harm.
Action!
But you goes, and it's still on the more concrete part of this sewer, but it's farther away.
Yeah. Everybody run! That thing's fucked up.
While it's in the air, or while it bites him, I'd like to run up and I'm gonna smash it with my hammer.
Roll it.
So you see me take out a hatchet and like a switchblade, I flick it and it turns into this giant warhammer, and it's a giant electric warhammer.
Yeah, as he flicks it out, lightning begins to just crackle all along this giant. Like it's a small one-handed, like I'm gonna cut some timber hatchet, and it turns into this giant, just two-handed warhammer.
And I'm just gonna smash it. That's plus tough, right? Because it kicks some ass.
Yeah.
Wonderful. 12.
That's very good. Choose an extra effect. You gain the advantage, +1 forward to +1 to anyone else. You inflict terrible harm, you suffer less, or you force them where you want them.
Terrible harm.
Terrible harm. You like it's flying in midair, you just boom, smash this thing down back into the concrete, and electricity flows through its body. It doesn't look dead. It looks like there's blood gushing out of this body. The tail is split in twain, blood gushing out. Several teeth are missing, and it just.
Oh, perfect. The effect. Several teeth are missing.
Okay. What do you? I think Wilfred hasn't gone, and so is Eugene.
Well, I mean, I did the first move.
Yeah, Eugene then.
Oh man, this is such a big mess. That Charmander did not deserve any of this action done unto it. It's just a wild creature living in the sewers. I've seen these many a time before in my Game Boy endeavor.
You can use Occam's broadsword. Is that what you're trying to?
Yeah, which is when you first encounter something strange,
Yeah.
you may ask the keeper what sort of thing it is, but I assume it's a Charmander.
It's fucking not. You can ask me. I'd love to tell you.
But what sort of thing? Is just
what you think this is based on your studies. You know that you love the Pokemon. Eugene, you were a red. You played the red for sure. I don't know how much you followed afterward. This, you know the history. Not a Charmander. This is a baby Salamander.
Cool.
Yeah, soft, delicate creature that should not be struck with an axe. I could tell you that.
And you have, anytime you deal with this specific creature, you have +1.
Cool.
It's going to go. It's going to look at good old Raphael. And it's going to try to bite onto your leg with a hard bite, and it does. You take 2 harm, and it's lashed onto your leg.
I have to save him.
You take only 1 harm, which is currently negated by your thing. So okay, what you all see is it try to lash onto Raphael's leg, but as it does, a shimmering, what does it look like, Raphael? What does your armor look like?
Oh, it looks like full plate mail, like a conquistador, like paladin style, but you can't really see it until he goes to bite on. Then it shimmers blue like a translucent, transparent style, and it just lights up as he bites onto it, and you see it doesn't pierce through the armor.
Yeah. So you see him take no damage, but this happens.
I have to save Raphael because he saved me twice.
I put a hand in front of him, like, no, Ishmael.
Yeah.
Settle down.
I'm trying to squiggle around your arm, but I can't. Let me save him. My teeth are like really.
You see cheeseburger meat in between his teeth as he cuts back. What do you guys do? It's anyone's game right now.
I'm gonna push Eugene out of the way with my supernatural strength and just pounce onto the creature and try to bite it with my.
Rolla kicks some ass, yeah, with your teeth.
Push him out of the way with your strong hand.
I'm gonna save you, Raphael! Let's see.
Eugene, if you do this, we are no longer partners.
Dear Eugene.
All right, I got 8 again.
That's a mixed success. So what happens is you can choose. You don't need to choose anything. Okay. So what happens is you take what you see, all of you, is you see Ishmael with his hood. It begins to fall back as he pounces at full speed, and he just begins to rip this thing apart with his teeth. He eats this thing whole. Just reptile meat in his mouth. There's just blood and chunks everywhere. He kills it, and you do choke on a bone a little bit. You take one more harm.
I just kind of like a hairball.
Also, anyone let me know if you get to 4 harm. That matters.
I'm almost there.
Raphael, what you see is this: Ishmael has now jumped on this creature and just ripped it apart with his teeth.
Just covered in its blood on my face.
I just put a hand on his head.
I saved you, friend. Friend.
And I like stand up from the muck and everything, just kind of like, and I don't say anything or do anything. I just look over there. I think the intent is no.
I don't even notice.
I just started like golf back.
I just take Wilfred's hands and just
Put him
I'd like to
down.
investigate to see if there's indeed anything greater or if that was it.
Roll investigate a mystery.
Ha! That's a 3 plus
do it.
1. That's a 4.
I'm gonna need you to roll another. I don't roll anything. You're gonna take an XP.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter for you, yeah.
I've leveled up now. I'm full.
Yeah, roll. You can take some. Keep in mind, you take some time if you need it. You don't have to decide right now. That's all. You don't see anything. It's hard to tell. The failure. It's very hard to tell. What do the rest of you guys do?
I'd also like to invest.
We should probably get out of this sewer.
Roll it up.
I mean, I only get +1 tough. That's all that happens.
Ooh, I got 11.
That's very good.
Best roll all night.
What you can ask me is what happened? Where did it go? What was being concealed here? Those 3 apply right now.
I'll do a what's being.
What you see is one of the bricks in this sewer seems to be a little bit of a jar. It's more forward than the rest of them.
Can I touch it?
You can touch it,
You can
and it's
touch
very
it.
loose. You can, in fact, pull it all the way out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And as you pull it all the way out, the rest of them seem to be very loose as well. There is a small patch of bricks that seem to be very loose and leading to somewhere else.
disgusting.
Hey guys, this looks like a special tunnel. We should probably go.
Well, do you need help taking down this brick wall?
I do.
Okay.
Can I step forward and be like, everyone, this looks like a special tunnel. I think we should move down there.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna kick some ass on this wall and just punch right through it with my supernatural strength.
You probably want to do they'll
weird.
let it out. They'll be other use magic roll.
Yeah, my weird
That's
one.
weird.
Because I'm weird with my no limits. Alright, let's see. Please, God, give me a good roll. For once. Alright, that's an 11. That's probably the best roll I've had all night.
You see Ishmael just kind of cheeseburger still in his mouth and just punches through and the wall explodes and there's a very exposed tunnel that leads a little bit through and then upwards.
I just want to look at Ishmael and be like, good job.
Thank you.
I start walking into it. I think we should head down this way.
I'm totally going to steal Ishmael's friendship.
Yeah, it's
I'm
now a
gonna
competition.